probably won't be live here.
No, probably not. Probably have to reload it.
Refresh your browser.
Not live anymore. Ah, there we go. Hello. We're live. Under another page. Hi. Hey, Scott. What's up? I'm sure there's a big rant coming over this. Yeah, we're live again. I don't know if anybody's in here. I don't know if anybody's over here. We need to go to a different page. Let me go back to the thing. Hello. It ended and...
Excellent connection. I have no clue what happened there. No clue.
Hello.
No idea. Because we lost nothing. Let me check.
Cool. You're gonna have to close this and then go back. Maybe.
So Streamlabs disconnected.
Because we can't see the chat. Well, that's dumb.
Have to go what?
You have to go to this. Go to
Oh.
the chat. And then go back. I don't know why it's not loading now.
Refresh chat. There.
Maybe. Hello. Ow. We're back. Hope you all are doing well. Hello. Jake. Scott. Jack.
Let me get changed. All right, David Bowie, Dragon on Tiger on a Rainbow. Sounds good to us. Rusev Crush, their awful sprints are awful. I think we're back.
I think
we're good,
we
right?
are
All
back.
right. Okay, we're back. We're back again. If you haven't liked this second version of our show, then go ahead and like it, because obviously that first version sucked. That's more comfortable.
So, we're back.
David Bowie has left the chat, and we now have Gimme a Hell Yeah podcast.
Are we live on Twitch again?
Yes, we are live.
Okay, cool.
We're back. I don't know what happened.
Hi. Our chat.
It's you. Maybe Ant broke it, because it happened right before he came in.
Yeah, our chat isn't loading here now.
Let me refresh that.
Okay. I'll let you do that. Hi. So anyways, Otis and Gable, or whatever, and then... There we go.
Whoa! What just happened there? Sorry, I won't miss a chance to shout at Sprint. Building towards the match at WrestleMania, Mr. G and the Internet Guy, the match we have all been waiting for. Yeah, we haven't had issues with our Internet in a while. And now, we're not going to have it now.
Yeah, man, I'm
not
the
sure what happened
hacker. Well, that's ungood.
It showed we were still live and things were going good, and it disconnected from both YouTube and Twitch. So I don't know what happened.
Yeah, Retribution hacked.
Yeah.
Yep.
So someone did. We started talking bad about them, and they came in, and Ali did his thing and cut us off.
So
we take everything back. We said Ali.
Hey, it's working.
Okay, we're sorry, Ali.
So yeah, guys, Otis and Gable versus Ray and Dominic. What do you got to say about this?
Well, I'm glad we haven't seen this match, and they decided to put this on for the first time ever. And the fact that Ray had a bra tattooed on himself, I thought that was pretty cool. But other than that, and it was the same ending.
Yeah.
They just said, oh crap, we got to come up with a match. Otis and Gable versus Ray and Dominic. And by the way, we don't want to have to rewrite the ending.
So let's just have the same
So let's just do the same thing. I wanted to point this out to you. Shawn Michaels may have popularized the ladder match, but he only won one ladder match. That is cool. Interesting. I never lost my Wi-Fi, so who knows? Yeah, I don't know. We everything showed up good on our stream. We just lost connection to both. We're number one apparently.
Well, we're the best. It's because he wrote it wrong.
Oh.
and before I even said anything.
Yeah. Hey everyone, you're all amazing people. Thank you, Ruster, for all your hard work you do. Well, thank you, Ant. You guys work hard too.
So, yeah, Otis and Gable won, and, who cares, not me. So we then have Apollo, and I love that the notes say he has a scarf now.
And he's...
we just needed to make that known.
And he's got an accent.
So he goes on and talks talks about how his family is Nigerian royalty. And then he's like,
did he just find out?
And then
is this something he didn't know before?
He stops speaking, and then he starts speaking again, and he has an accent.
Like,
and I'm like,
how long has he been in WWE?
What? Like, I don't. Oh, jeez. I don't know, dude. I don't like this.
Cause like a light bulb just went off in his. By the way, I'm Nigerian royalty.
I don't like this.
I just found out.
I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like storylines like this.
Well, because it's out of the blue.
And I don't like storylines like this at all. And so I don't.
I've heard that one before.
I don't like storylines like this.
It doesn't make any sense.
No, it legit does not make any sense. And then we have like the whole accent thing on top of that, and that just makes it 10 times worse. And I'm like, could we not?
Yeah, could we not? He was speaking as his grandfather.
I don't know, man.
Well, he needed to speak as someone because obviously, like, was his grandfather like channeling through him? Is that what it was?
I don't know, man.
You know, I don't know. His great granddad was a king. He's a glorified jobber. Family reunions must be fun. Nigerian prince will send me the millions I've owed if I send $1,000. Not gonna fall for that one. Yes, I think it was during a house show, if memory serves me correctly. No, it was on an episode of Wrestling Challenge. Interesting. So yeah, this whole Apollo thing, I don't get why they just like decided to pull this out of the blue.
I don't know either.
Is he actually?
No, he's from California.
Well, that doesn't mean he can't have like relatives.
Okay,
from
well,
Nigeria.
I don't know, but like the whole accent thing is dumb.
Let's check this out.
The whole accent thing is dumb, and it's really like dumb.
Keep talking. I'm reading.
And it's such a not good storyline. So I don't like it. That's the point I'm making. Is that I don't like it.
So he has family that is from Nigeria,
which is cool and fine, but
his father is originally from Vendikia, local government area of Benue State in the Mid-Belt region of Nigeria. His mother is also from Benue State, Nigeria. Yuha has a sister. That's his actual name, Yuha. UHAA, who is in the United States Army and is stationed in San Antonio, Texas.
Dumb accent. Lana.
Don't know.
Yeah, it's dumb. The whole accent thing and throwing this whole like thing in there is dumb.
Yeah, pretty much. Hey, doing Volterra? My dad randomly texted me about Smackdown. He hasn't watched WWE in forever and mostly knows 90 stars and Brock because UFC. So what'd he say? Did he say anything interesting about it? WWE gonna start sending emails from Apollo's granddad saying I won millions. Only if you give your bank account information. Otherwise, no, you don't get the millions.
Well, Maven, I guess if you can randomly break into a British accent, then Apollo can bust out with a Nigerian accent. I guess fine, but like it's still dumb.
Yeah, pretty much. Got to make some money somehow. Yeah, I mean somehow, some way. You know. So. Whether you like try and rip people off or
scam people, you know.
Yeah, scam people. By the way, send us $1 million and your life will change. Because you will be broke.
Your life will change because you will be broke.
Yes.
Ah, man. That's pretty good. So we get Apollo versus Shinsuke Nakamura. Cruz attacked Nakamura before the match started, and then Apollo won, and like whatever. Okay, this is just confusing.
I thought we were gonna get Nakamura a push. That ended.
That ended a long time ago.
Well, like he had like 1 week where he won, and then it was over.
They were like 1 week. That's enough for you.
One thing about it. Apollo has what they now call a winning streak. He texted about Beyonce and Asuka. What do I get for sending the Wrestle Story $1 million super chat?
Or Bianca.
Yeah, that too.
Where did you get Beyonce?
Oh. Well, that's like B-E-Y. So I was like, Beyonce. That's close to Beyonce, isn't it? How you doing, James? We are not sure what happened. We were like here 1 minute and gone the next.
That was really funny. Beyonce.
Like we lost, like we were still showing up that we were streaming,
Yeah.
but our YouTube and Twitch chat like gone.
That was hilarious.
What do I get for sending the Wrestle Story $1 million super chat? Well, Ant, let me tell you what you get. Here's what you don't get. You don't win any prizes from us.
Goodness, that was funny. So, yeah, Apollo won. Good for him, I guess.
I like Beyonce better. See? Look! Lewis said the same thing. That's how I read it. I read it as Beyonce.
Well, looking at it at a glance,
And he-
you know, just like, yes.
Well, I had to... If I turn my head... Oh, yes, I can see... Yeah, I can see it now. Bianca.
Well, Bianca.
Well, I was thinking, why is Beyonce going to be wrestling anybody? And I was like, totally confused.
Well, because...
Yeah, I don't know. You get the good old Mister G dancing in a G-string with him spreading peanut butter on his nipples. I hated that Edge stopped referring to his fans as Edgeheads after 2002. He should have kept that like Hogan always called his fans Hulkamaniacs. Yes. Yes. Ains better start saving. Yes. I would, if you send me $1 million, I will dance with peanut butter on my nipples. I just can't do it on like a live stream.
Oh, man. So, do you have anything else to add?
Find a way. No, I'm trying to figure out how to get $1 million here. I've got it. Ains is gonna send me but Ains can't because he's in prison.
Do you have anything else to add to this Apollo situation?
You see, I can't add any more to this because I really don't have a clue as to what is going on.
What accent was that?
I have no clue, but I just thought I would change it up a little bit just to show you
It's not even an
what it's
accent.
like.
Legit, you're just like, yes, I'm going to do this a little bit. Like, it's not even like remotely an accent from anywhere. It's just you doing whatever that was.
It didn't sound like I changed my voice some. I've got $1 million in GTA, so I've already... Well, Ains, send it my way, man.
Exactly.
Undertaker also stopped calling his fans his creatures of the night after 1998. That I hated too. Yes, Clark. Names like that are cool.
Bailey tweeted that she wants to wrestle Rey Mysterio.
Bailey tweeted
Or
she
Dominic
wants to wrestle.
Mysterio. I don't remember which one it was. I think it was Rey, though.
Well, I don't blame her for tweeting that she wants to wrestle because she hasn't wrestled in several weeks. She's done Ding Dong, Open the Door, or whatever it is. So, Mr. G already sent me that video. And you can all see it in onlyants.com. I'm going to guess Ant probably superimposed my face over his moves. That's what I'm guessing.
Mr. G, just shut up and look pretty. She said pretty, not like whatever that was.
I just watched Edge win the Tag Team Championship in 2004. His music played just as you read the Edge comment. Volterra, I'm like psychic. I am psychic, Volterra. I like to call my fans Freedom Germs.
So we then have Tamina
Burn,
versus
Mr.
Liv.
G.
We then have Tamina versus Liv. Tamina won. Good for her. Who cares? Not me. Moving on.
So Tamina will get a push this week and then get killed next week.
This isn't a push. This is just the burying of
So
the Riot
Tamina
Squad.
gets a win this week and then gets killed next week. Right?
Sure.
So is that what's going to happen?
I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah, probably.
We then have Bianca, who's here to make her WrestleMania choice or whatever. Man, I was waiting for this. I didn't have a clue who she was picking.
I am so shocked that she decided she wanted to wrestle Sasha.
Me too. Like, it really...
I didn't think that was happening.
Like, I'm speechless.
Well, it's out of the blue.
I know. And...
Like...
Wow. I mean, we're, like, both, like, speechless.
I know. I was like, whoa.
Like, I've never been so speechless about anything ever.
Yeah.
And this was, like, wow. Like, probably one of the greatest moments in wrestling history.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, ever.
Definitely.
Like, nothing else can compare.
No, oh, yeah. I mean, it, like, this match probably no one ever would have thought this would have happened at WrestleMania.
No, not at all.
And the fact it is amazing. I
know. It really surprised me. Like,
yeah.
I was shook to my core.
Me too.
Like,
I'm still shaking in my core.
Like, wow. So, Bianca's, like, talking or whatever, and then Reginald comes out. And he's talking about...
Hold on, you gotta love Reginald.
His choices or whatever. And
Reginald,
then Sasha comes out and is like, Bianca, you're second best. And then Bianca says that she's going to make Sasha eat her words.
Can she go be on The Mandalorian, please? When do they start filming again?
I don't know.
I hope soon.
Like,
I hope they put her in every episode so she has to miss like 6 months.
I absolutely hate her. And, like, not her.
Have a good one, Aunt.
Like, I think...
Thanks for stopping in.
I think Sasha's, like, great until she speaks. And then... And she does the...
I think
thing.
Sasha's great until she speaks.
It's like...
Ding, ding, ding! Breaking news! Breaking news. Lady Gaga's bulldogs have been found. Are they alive?
Well, I would hope so.
Well, her other dog got killed. They shot it.
Oh. Well, that's not good.
No, it wasn't. I'm not sure. You heard it here first on the Wrestle Story. Lady Gaga's dogs, bulldogs, have been found. Just so everybody knows.
Cool. Well, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Now this is a story all about how my life got turned upside down. And I like to take a minute, just sit right there. I'll tell you how I became the king of a town called prison. It's the Fresh Prince from prison.
Oh, man.
That match will be better than Austin versus Rock 3. Bye, Ant. Bye, Ant. Night, Ant. See ya, Ant. Sasha is my dad's crush. Well, that's cool. Now she just thought, like, not just do stupid, like...
Her laugh is so obnoxious. It's
God,
like, dude,
you can laugh
please
like Sasha,
quit.
Maven can, like, make her voice sound however she wants to.
Like, legit, though. Can she just, like, shut up? Maybe. Also, can Reginald shut up and, like, be stuck in a box somewhere where, like, he can't get out? Because he keeps coming to the ring every time we do this whole Sasha Bianca thing. It's really freaking annoying. Like, what is his purpose in this entire thing? The answer is he has no purpose in this storyline.
Wait, Ant said he has to work in the morning. It's like morning there already. What's he talking about?
Like, I legitimately do not understand the point of having Reginald involved in this anymore. It makes no sense. At all.
Yeah.
It makes no sense.
No, it doesn't.
And I don't get it. It's just taking away from everything that they're trying to do with Bianca and Sasha. It's just not working.
Yeah, I agree. The most disgusting candy is Peeps. 100%. I agree with you, Scott. I'm with you.
Candy corn is also pretty bad.
I can't stand, like, No, I could eat candy corn. Peeps, like, you have, like, it's like just a big chunk of marshmallow with sugar on it.
But, like, I don't know.
And could you eat the little bird you're looking at? Like what are we teaching kids? There's a little chicken there. Go pick it up and eat it. Like, what?
Oh, man. Dog walker got shot, Mr. G. The dogs are alive. I was going to say that, but I didn't want to sound stupid.
The dog walker got shot. I thought that there were 3 dogs and one of them got shot. I thought she had a different dog.
No, it was the dog dog walker, and I knew that, but I didn't want to say anything.
Why did you say it?
Stupid.
Huh?
Because you were so
You made me sound stupid.
I just briefly read that this morning or whatever, and didn't like pay much attention to it.
I thought that she like. Seriously, I thought I read somewhere where one of the dogs like got shot.
No.
How did I misread that? Okay, keep talking, because I gotta like.
It was the dog
Am I
walker.
like blind or what?
Yeah, I think you're blind.
Let's see here.
It was the dog walker. The dogs are alive. Okay, sorry, man. That was Jelly beans are incredible, though. Yeah, I like jelly beans. Jelly beans are really good. The ones that you get, like, at Easter or whatever that come in a bag, they're, like, it's like a pink bag, and, you know, they're, like, but the Jelly Belly jelly beans are also really good. I like the flavors of those. So, yeah. Reginald is funny, but needs to figure out if he's Jamaican or French.
Los Angeles police say Lady Gaga's French bulldogs, Koji and Gustave, have been recovered unharmed. A woman brought them to a police station, and the pop star representatives confirmed they were hers. Like, did they look at him and go, "Yep, Lady Gaga's"?
She was offering a crap ton of money for people to find him.
Well, I would have found him for $500,000.
You would have gone to a pet store and gotten dogs that were identical.
I wouldn't have had to ask for $1 million from our fans if I'd known I could get $500,000 for finding 2 dogs.
Good grief.
LAPD were involved? Yes, they really weren't involved. Some lady dropped him off there. So this is what we're getting now. Ray and Dom jobbers. Where's the logic? Good question. Good question. I don't know. James? It's kind of weird, isn't it?
Lady Gaga's 3
Mr.
dogs.
G, get a grip.
Lady Gaga's 3 dogs were being walked, Mr. G. Some butthead shot the dog walker and tried to grab all 3, but one was able to run away.
So did that guy think that did that guy know that he was walking? Did that guy? I'm going to answer your question in a second, Scott. Did that guy know that whoever shot the dog walker, did he know he was shooting Lady, like he was going to get like national attention?
Well, I don't really know like the reason behind doing it. I mean, if you like knew that, like, why? Okay, they're Lady Gaga's dogs. They're like dogs though. Like, and
well,
what?
yeah. I mean, I don't know.
I don't even understand the logic though.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Why doesn't Lady Gaga walk her own dogs? Well, that's a very good question, Scott. She has dogs, and she's really proud of them, but she only sees them 3 minutes a day. Like, she walks by, "Hello, Fufu and Fifi."
That's
and
not their names.
Gustav and whatever the other one's name was. And then they you know, that's it. That's the only interaction she has with them. Other than that, her nanny takes care of them. I guess. That reminds me of the scene from Meet the Parents when Ben Stiller spray painted a cat's tail. Yes. Oh, you have to see that because that's funny. She's too rich, Scott. See? That's my daughter's nickname is Jelly Bean, and no, I didn't come up with that name. Speaking of jelly beans, so futuristic goes from James talking about his daughter to eating jelly beans. Jelly bean bag with VR40 jelly beans that are flavored Dr. Pepper, tortilla fruit, and so many other flavors. Yes, because Lady Gaga will melt in the sun. Plastic doesn't do great in heat. That's why she has to have somebody walk it. Mr. G, I repeat, just shut up and look pretty.
So, Bianca chose Sasha. Shock.
John Wick is exactly what I do if someone kills one of my dogs.
So, we
That
then
is
have
funny.
Sami Zayn and King Corbin.
Jack, you don't have dogs, do you? Don't you have just cats?
Corbin doesn't understand why they're tag partners.
I don't understand why they're tag partners.
Yeah, and, yeah, that's that.
I mean, you know, I don't remember, like, why. But I thought it was a cool setup. This was probably one of the better setups for the show. because I think I'm not sure, but we might be setting up a Sammy Corbin match.
Oh dang! I can't wait.
I can't either. I think it'd be cool.
Says who?
Me.
Like,
something
why,
different,
though?
man.
Like, I don't know. Like, why?
It's
though?
something different. You know. Lady Gaga has an autoimmune disease, so that's probably why she doesn't walk them, and she's just a little bit famous. So that too. Yeah, that probably has something to do with it. She pays some person to walk her own dogs. That's weird. Just walk your own dogs. Scott, she wants to pay me. I'll walk her dogs. Did you know Ronald Reagan was buried in 2004 with a packet of jelly beans in his pocket? Well, let's go dig him up and get those jelly beans.
Only Jack.
I know, Jack knows everything.
Only Jack.
Fifi, because Jack put the jelly beans in Ronald Reagan's pocket. That's why he knows.
He probably did. He probably pulled like a Doctor Who or something.
Yeah.
And hopped in the
TARDIS.
And,
Yeah.
You know, was all like, I'm here to stick some jelly beans in there, and now I'm gonna leave.
Yeah. Fifi is the resistance poodle who looks like the poodle emoji. We moved subjects. I thought we were still talking about jelly beans, but now it's about Lady Gaga. Futuristic, we're all over the place.
That shows how great Smackdown was.
How you doing, Raymond? Hi, other guy, and hey, Maven.
Ortega. That's you.
I used to have a dog from 1996 to 2010. What happened to it, Jack? Those jelly beans will be so off after 117 years.
So.
Welcome to the Gaga story. Yes! If you're here for wrestling, well, you may get all kinds of stuff. You may get Lady Gaga's dogs being found. You may get jelly beans. How did we even get on jelly beans? I don't even know how we got onto jelly beans. Oh, we were talking about Peeps. Scott asked a question about Peeps. And so, you know, anyone noticed that when the show ended, that Corey Graves said that Daniel Bryan dreams faded to black? Could that be a hint that Alistair is returning?
Notice that. I don't know that Alistair is going to return, but I did notice that, and I thought it was really interesting.
Yes. You are at Jack's house of useless facts. Jack, but it's cool, though. So. Useless facts are cool. Might go and walk on the boardwalk at the beach tomorrow. It's going to be almost 80 degrees. Well, congratulations, James, on the beautiful weather. We're supposed to have cold weather again. Thank you very much. Other guy, that's what I'm going to call you now. Yeah, I'm the other guy. Well, I was Ortega for a while.
Yeah, you were Ortega, and you did that to yourself.
Yeah.
Because Ortiz, and can you make a...
Well, that's because someone messed up Ortiz's name.
That was you.
And so somehow I got called Ortega.
Because you messed it up.
Yeah, it was somebody.
It was you.
Somebody messed it up.
Oh, man. Stay quiet and be pretty, Mr. G. Give Mrs. G the side profile look. Oh, man.
Peeps. We were talking about Peeps.
Peeps are trash.
Scott said he didn't like Peeps, and I said I don't like Peeps either.
I would much rather eat a Peep than candy corn.
Yeah. New
Except
Jack is
you
one.
didn't agree with that.
Yeah. No. Candy corn is better than Peeps, just because you don't have a Peep is huge, and it takes 3 bites to eat a Peep.
While a Peep is gross,
okay.
I feel
it may
like
take
candy
some
corn
people
is
more
just
than 3
as
bites,
gross.
but it takes a long time to eat because where candy corn you just throw it in your mouth and you chew it up real quick and it's gone.
It's just gross though.
New Jack is one of my favorite ECW wrestlers. Did any of his matches you have seen scare you? Only the one where he brought out a knife and stabbed the guy.
Only the one where he threw the dude off the thing.
That one too.
Dude landed almost not.
I was more scared about the one where he stabbed the guy. That's the one where I was like.
Didn't he do that twice?
Yeah.
He's a nutball.
Yeah. Is it above 0 there yet? Yes, it is. It is. It is above 0. It's been above 0 pretty much all week. We had decent weather this week. It was in the 40s. I think it might have even got in the 50s a couple days. You're welcome, Mrs. Gleen. The jelly beans were buried with Reagan in case he gets hungry. Buried in 40 Presidential Drive, Simi Valley, California. Why is everyone talking about jelly beans now? James, because we're all over the place.
Yeah, that's what we do.
Yeah. You know?
Dude, he said side profile. Look, other guy. Not a mugshot.
What's a side profile?
Well,
isn't this my side? A mugshot would be this.
I find it really funny that we have mugshot. And Ains was the one who
I
said
know.
side profile, and Ains knows
This
a lot
would be a
about
mugshot.
mugshots. Ains can either confirm or deny that that's what it is. Oh, man.
On the rise and fall of ECW documentary, they don't talk about the mass transit incident that causes it's an incident they don't want to speak about. Yes, you are correct, Clark. Who remembers Becky's mugshot T-shirt?
Me.
I try to forget Becky as much as possible.
I'm
the third best Jack. 2 is Jack Bauer, and 1 is nice, lovely man, New Jack. Well, Jack Bauer and New Jack are a little bit of, like, different people. Like, it's like one extreme to the other. Is it okay to feed a dog candy? Well, it depends on what you're feeding him, Scott.
I don't recommend you feed a dog anything but dog food, but, I know a lot of people do feed their dog, like, people food, which I find a bit weird. And, like, weird?
No, you know what's really weird? People that eat dog food. That's even weirder. Starburst jelly beans are the best. I told a guy I went to high school with about the mass transit incident, and it scared him to death. Well, imagine watching it. Jack Bauer is the greatest human. Yes, he is. You're doing it all wrong. You're supposed to stare right in the camera, but realistically, behind the cameraman is a guard saying, "I'm gonna kill you. I'm pro mugshots." Did you celebrate Ric Flair's birthday? All the time, Scott.
You know what I didn't know is, like, wasn't his birthday, like, yesterday or something? Wasn't that yesterday?
Yeah.
Or was it Wednesday? I don't remember. I think it was yesterday. And then, the kid that died, I think, that's his birthday today.
Yeah.
I find that really interesting.
Yeah.
Their birthdays are, like, a day apart.
Vince has a mugshot shirt. I remember watching that episode. I never fed my dog candy. His stomach couldn't take it. I don't know that many dogs can eat candy. Best birthday gift you've ever received?
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, it was so good. All my birthdays, are great. So what can I say? Every present I get.
You know what birthday? Do you know what the best birthday gift that I'm gonna receive this year?
No.
Is that we get to sit here and chat with all you people.
Yeah.
During Fastlane.
Yeah.
Because my birthday is on Fastlane, and we're doing a show.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a pretty great gift.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I'm going to call PETA on you for giving a dog candy. You'll kill the dog. I think it's just chocolate. I don't think it's all candy. I think it's just chocolate that'll kill the dog.
I don't know.
I know someone who eats dog food. Jack, I'm hoping you're not going to say you. Yes, we did celebrate Ric Flair's birthday with jelly beans. Yes, we had jelly beans. I missed out on that.
I missed out on it too.
The gloomy look in mugshots is when prisoners find out they're getting mashed potatoes for dinner. It's my mom's birthday today. Who'd have thought her birthday would fall on Rusev Day? So, like, Jack, are you celebrating that? Like, you walk in with a Rusev Day sign and say, "Mom, happy birthday!"
It's Rusev Day. None the wiser.
Yeah. That means me and Ric Flair are both February babies. Well, congratulations, Volterra. Fastlane pay-per-view won't be good, I'm afraid. It's going to be tough. Best birthday gift I ever got was Animal Crossing Switch. Maven. You're going to make everyone cry. I'm crying right now inside. Chocolate's a definite no-go for dogs. Yes. Thank you, Maven. I promoted the channel in a WWE post. Well, thank you, Lewis. We appreciate that. So we'll pick up 3 subscribers in the next 6 months.
Oh, man.
I'm eating jelly beans right now and drinking a Coke. Well, don't eat Mentos and drink a Coke.
I always wonder what would happen if you did that.
You blow up.
Well, I don't know. I always wonder, what
I'm celebrating its Rusev Day. Happy birthday, Jack's mom. Yes. I'm born the same day as the current Doctor Who, Jodie Whittaker. That's a sign, Jack. You are going to be the next Doctor. Just saying.
I would not have read that as Whittaker.
Huh?
I would not have read that as Whittaker if I was reading it.
What were you going to read it as?
Whittaker.
It's the Undertaker's cousin. I'm still waiting for my best birthday gift ever. Hint, hint. Didn't I get you a coffee thing this year?
No, I don't know. Yeah, I do know because I use it every day.
I got a coffee, what do you call it? Not a coffee, a tea, a
it's
water.
It's a kettle.
A kettle.
It's an electric
water boiler
kettle.
thing.
An electric kettle.
Yeah.
Is what it is.
Mentos and Cokes is so fun, I'll never not laugh at it. I'd love to be the Doctor. This stream is off the rails, and I love it. Scott, we never go off the rails. We're always right there.
Oh, man. So, Daniel Bryan.
Oh, let's continue on with the show.
Daniel Bryan says he thinks that Edge has a better shot at beating... No, that's not right. He says...
He has a better shot at reading something.
Bryan says that he thinks he has a better shot at beating Roman than Edge does.
Well, of course he does.
Oh, man. And then Edge hears this, and they have an awkward conversation that goes a little something like this. So you think that you would beat Roman at Fastlane? And, I couldn't beat him at WrestleMania? That's not what I'm saying, but...
Well, if I beat him,
yes!
If I beat him at Fastlane, then you'll be facing me. So no, you will not beat him at Mania.
It was just.
That's what Bryan should have said.
I don't know what the point of this
If
was.
I win at Fastlane, you will not get the opportunity to face him at Mania because you will be facing me.
The books and kettle were lovely, but so an electric tea kettle is supposed to be the best gift I've ever received. You have low standards, man. But see, an electric kettle is great though. It's really convenient and has really changed my life, honestly, because I don't have to stand there for 45 minutes waiting for tea to boil. You know, I instead have to stand there for 2.
Yes.
And then I can have my cup of tea.
Yeah. You had to guess what a kettle is called? Yes. Jack, just stop, okay? Favorite flower? Mine is lavender.
I don't know.
I don't have a favorite flower.
I don't really like flowers.
Guys, I met Fit Finley yesterday at Durham International Airport. That's cool. My best birthday gift was being on this fine stream. Well, we appreciate that, Jack. We enjoy having you here. Dan, Mr. G, do you need me to steal stuff for you to give to Maven? I might, Ains. I might. It might be something I have to have you do because the only problem is you're in prison, okay? And it's a little tough to steal stuff when you're in prison, which is why you're probably in prison.
People drink tea. Did Scott really just ask that question? Yes,
people do drink tea. I drink tea.
I drink tea all the time.
Yeah. Basically, it was barely even matches on Smackdown tonight. Yes, pretty much. And who did we really buy that kettle for? Not me, because I haven't used it.
Liar.
Well, I have, but I don't use it a ton. I've probably had 1 glass of tea in the last
2 days. Liar.
No, seriously.
You had tea the other day.
Yeah, and I think that was my first glass of tea in the last month.
Whatever.
Best Christmas gift I ever got was the Lost Season 1 DVD from America, as in 2004. The UK was slow in showing it. Interesting.
Okay, but it's hard to remember what I got.
That's because the UK is just slow at everything there, Jack. I love tea. What kind of tea do you like, Liz?
Tea's fabulous. I like tea too.
I'm destroying a national stereotype, but I hate hot drinks. Really?
I like hot tea. I like iced tea. I like
hot tea, coffee.
I like
other guy.
The guy lies. Yeah, you've had more than 1 cup of tea in the last.
No, I really haven't.
Yeah, you really.
I have not had a lot of tea.
Yes, you have. Because
no, really.
I recall making you tea.
Oh, I'm gonna start videotaping every time I have a glass of tea.
I like, what kind of tea? Did you ask me what kind of tea I like?
Well, yeah, you too.
Okay. I like chai tea. Chai tea's pretty good. Yorkshire tea or whatever. That's pretty good too.
Yeah.
We're out of it right now, which kind of sucks, but it's like really good tea.
Yeah.
When you drink it the way that like Aunt told me to make it, with like a little bit of milk and a little bit of sugar, and you don't let the tea bag sit for too long. I make it the way Aunt makes it, not Dom.
Yeah.
Because the way Dom makes it is wrong.
Yeah.
Or so I've been told.
Well, I can understand that. For those of you that just joined us, we're almost through our show. We got sidetracked here. We've been talking about jelly beans and Lady Gaga.
Somebody asked us about tea.
Lady Gaga's dogs have been saved, and somebody asked about tea, and so we were answering questions about that. And so,
yes.
Mr. G said he doesn't use it. Then he said he used it. Scott. Thank you, Throwback, for the cheers. We appreciate that. Scott, I don't get it. Why are you down on me, man? Like, you just took a shot at me right there. I actually didn't make the tea, so...
No, you
technically, I didn't use it. When I first made tea, I was like, what is this hypocrisy? I'm used to iced tea, but English tea is good. Yes, it is. Ains, it is really good.
Rhea versus Asuka, Io versus Bayley, and Banks versus Belair. If you had a fantasy book these matches, who wins?
Rhea beats Asuka.
Yeah, I would say Rhea beats Asuka.
I would say you have to have Bayley beat Io right now.
Right now, I would say yeah, because, Io hasn't been built up.
Yeah.
I feel like Io hasn't done, she's champion on NXT, but I feel like she really hasn't done much by way of stuff on NXT. Not, that I don't watch NXT regularly, but, like, people aren't talking about her like they were.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
definitely.
So, I would also say Bayley right now, but, like, other circumstances, I would say Io. Like, if she'd been built up a little bit.
I would, too.
Better. But going
I think right now it'd be Bayley.
Yeah.
Banks versus Belair. I think Belair because I think you have to push her.
I think so too.
I think Belair has to win just because I think she's gonna be the future. And Sasha just annoys me. So.
Sasha just annoys you.
I just made you a big cup of herbal tea last night, other guy. How quickly you forget. No, that's what I'm talking about. It was from, I didn't, physically do it. I
made you a cup of tea a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, see? We'll see that, in the last month.
Okay, whatever. But you had more than one cup.
Yeah. It's mainly because with my ataxia, I'm very bad at walking, so I'm always scared if I make hot drinks, I spill it on myself, so I don't make them. Well, I don't blame you, Jack. If you're going to spill it on yourself, I wouldn't be making them either. Because I can get, really warm. Birthday is in an hour, LOL. 40. Well, congratulations, Throwback. The big 40. I don't remember that day.
Mr. G's old now.
Throwback's young.
You're old. You're like a dinosaur.
Well, we've had that discussion before. Doing a live show, come by if you have time. Say hi. We'll do that, Throwback. Are you going to be on Twitch? Are you going to be on YouTube or both? But I do love it when a plan comes together. Definitely love when a plan comes together. An A-Team reference there. When Becky comes back, she's taking her title back. No, James, no, she's not. You don't have to physically make the tea to be using the kettle, other guy. Oh. I thought you had to physically touch it.
No. So we then have a Seth Rollins promo.
YouTube. It's a 4-hour show. Cool, Throwback.
So, Seth Rollins, he says nothing because Cesaro came out immediately. And Rollins is like, why do you always seem to come up?
I'll do that.
Why do you always seem to come up short? Why? What is Cesaro missing?
Everything. A shot. A chance. He's missing everything.
So, Seth tried to get Cesaro to embrace the vision.
It didn't work.
Cesaro grabbed Rollins by the legs and swung him around 17 times.
Yeah. other guy doesn't remember his 40th because it was so long ago. Yeah, it was like a long time ago. That's what happens when you get old. Breaking news. WWE announced Drew McIntyre's return to Raw Monday. He's interfering in Lashley versus Miz. Ding ding, hello.
Yep. I would say that's pretty accurate.
Other guy has a receding hairline too. Well, not only is it receding, it's like receding, but it's also going like way up here.
Oh man!
So you've got this going away and this going away. So one day there's just going to be like nothing there. Other guy should just probably shave his head.
So
probably.
Daniel Bryan and Jey Uso ends in.
Raymond, I like how I'm referred to as the other guy by everybody now. Thank you.
Daniel Bryan and Jey, they're fighting. It ends in a count out because they both were outside and didn't make it back inside by the count of 10. After the match, Roman and Uso attacked Bryan, and that was that.
Yeah, I mean...
Who freaking cares?
Yeah.
Not me.
Well, it already said that no matter what, he was getting in the match.
No, they didn't.
Well, I thought that's what happened. That's the way I understood it.
It was if he beat Jey.
I thought it was going to be a triple threat match at Fastlane.
No. If he beat Jey, it was going to be Roman versus Bryan for the title. But they were also making it sound like if he didn't beat Jey, then it would be Edge and Daniel Bryan in a tag team match against Roman and Jey.
Well, no one has a clue what they're talking about. They like confused everybody.
I don't know.
This way they can make up whatever they want to when it's time to have it. And they just
if that's the case and they're doing Edge and Bryan versus Roman and Jey at Fastlane, that is a freaking stupid decision. Stupid. Absolutely dumb. Solely because you do not have the two guys who are supposed to be your main event of WrestleMania come into contact with one another in a match prior to the WrestleMania main event.
Yeah.
That is absolutely
I have no clue.
Stupid.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't get it.
Me neither. I just want to say thank you, Wrestle Story. You make my life in prison so much easier. I now read the Bible. It says, "Thou shalt not steal," but nowhere does that "shall not swap." Anything we can do to help you out, Ains. We love helping you out. Hair tips from Mr. G. Yeah, so I'm thinking about becoming a hairstylist. Not a stylist. Stylist. I'm thinking about, like, you know, like doing people's hair for a living just because I think I'd be good at it. The Wrestle Story featuring Maven and the other guy, that should be on your overlay, in your title, on a billboard. Skywritten. I'm thinking about renting a plane and having them fly it out, like, across the country and hope they don't run out of, like, fuel and they can just go fly all the way across the country with Maven and the other guy. Thoughts on Mr. and Mrs. Potato Head being renamed Potato Head?
I have no issues with it. I think it's fine.
Me personally?
Well, it takes away the gender stereotypes and stuff because, like, you know, I think it's cool.
I don't understand it. Like, did Mr. Potato Head go and say, hey, I'm really sick of being called Mr. I don't want to be Mr. anymore.
Well, I think it's just adapting.
Just drop it.
I think it's just adapting to the times and stuff, and not everybody.
Well, the problem I have with it is it's like, okay, you have a Mrs. Potato Head, you have a Mr. Potato Head. If you want to have the gender non-specific Potato Head, just call him Potato Head, and then you have Mr. Potato Head because there's a Mr. Potato Head that's the dad, and the Mr. Potato Head that's the mom that made the non-gender specific kid in the first place.
Okay, but I'm fine with it. It's cool. I have no issues with it.
I think it's goofy.
I have no problems with it.
If you want to have the non-gender specific Potato Head, just make another one. A hairstylist. Yes. A hairstylist.
Stylist.
Yes. You know a hairstylist.
Oh, man.
Scott, who cares? It's a potato toy, not a guy. The only thing is, Jack, is he's Mr. Potato Head. There's a Mrs. Potato Head. And so if they want to make it one that's non-gender specific, then, like, just call it Potato Head.
Well, but that's what they're doing, though, is they're just calling it.
There is a potato child. I believe there is one that's a potato child.
But they just changed it. They just took away the Mr. and Mrs. and just called it Potato Head.
Well, I get that, but I don't understand the whole point of, you know, I support LGBTQ also, but I don't understand the whole idea behind like taking this because it's not like you had like some kids going, man, this is stupid.
Well,
I wanted this potato head to be non-gender specific, and I don't like that box says he's Mr. Potato Head.
I don't know. I don't necessarily have an issue. It doesn't necessarily it doesn't affect me. I don't play with potato heads. I don't I don't know. I feel like it's just you know.
I don't know. It just doesn't. I mean, to me, it just like doesn't make sense. Mr. G, catch your hair. Oh man, I just let the bald patch on your head. Ains, I actually do cut my hair. I cut my own hair, so you know.
And when he doesn't do a very good job at it.
Yeah, can't you tell?
Because that's why he wears a hat.
Yeah. I used to have a SpongeBob toy that was similar to Mr. Potato Head. Did you call him SpongeBob? Or did we decide not to call him SpongeBob because Bob is too gender specific because it's Bob? Did we just call him Sponge? Drop the Bob so then we have a non-gender specific SpongeBob.
I feel like the whole point is not necessarily to change it because people were complaining or something. I feel like the whole point was
just make another one.
But they don't have to though. If they just take away the like I don't know.
I mean either. Let's see. Mr. and Mrs. Potato Head were in a Toy Story, so you can't change them. Yes, Voltaire, I agree. Mr. G cares, but it's a plastic potato made of dead dinosaurs. I'm LGBTQABCD. Okay, what is all that? I know the LGBTQ. Is there actually an ABCD?
I don't think so.
Or is that just something that Voltaire is making up? And I think it's stupid. Mr. G, I need a beard trim. Can you do that? I can do that, Jack. I trim my beard too. And I shave. I'll even do a shave for you. I'm like getting into this now.
Point was moving with the times. Yeah, I think that was like the whole point of it, and just to like show that like they're not against like changing stuff for, you know.
So are we gonna do this at school?
What?
I'm no longer Mr. Armstrong. They just call me Armstrong.
I don't know.
Or Gleen. Or Jones. Or Smith.
I don't know. Like, it doesn't... I don't know. It doesn't make a difference. I don't know. Whatever. I don't care one way or another. Mr. Potato Head, Mrs. Potato Head, Potato Head. It doesn't...
Well, but the thing is like, you know, when you know, when you have the, like, I don't get the whole Mr. thing. You know? Like, you don't go into class and go, Mrs. I'm not calling you Mrs. Johnson anymore because, you know, I'm being too gender specific. You know?
I don't know. Whatever. I think it just depends on the person, I guess, and whatever they're...
Well, I mean, I don't know. I'm confused with all of it myself, but that's because honestly it doesn't bother me. I'm with Maven on this one. Just let them get on with it. It doesn't bother me in the slightest. I don't have an issue with it. I just don't understand it. I mean, the problem here is you're going to take it away from it. You take it away from everything.
Well, no, but I feel like I don't know.
You know, it's just pronouns, and if it makes people feel more included, easy home run.
Yeah, that's mine.
These things in the world is why I watch wrestling to escape, and I'm glad I have you guys to watch after. Well, thank you, Lewis. Appreciate that. I was joking about the ABCD because at our store, Teespring, the Wrestle Story, like Nightbot showed up there. I was like, adding I was joking about the ABCD because people really are adding unnecessary letters at the end. Yeah, I mean, that's just it. I don't understand the whole idea. People can specify their pronouns, so it's just another innocuous change. Yeah. Other guy incoming. Well, I don't have an issue with dropping the name, so to speak. I just don't understand it. I mean, if you want to have a non-gender specific potato head, just call him Potato Head. You know? If they didn't have a Mrs. Potato Head, I would be going, okay, no big deal. Okay, you just dropped it to Potato Head.
Okay, but if it's a potato head,
But there's a Mrs. Potato Head, and I think there's a Kid Potato Head too.
But if it's just Potato Head to begin with, whoever buys the toy can decide whether they want it to be a Mr. Potato Head, a Mrs. Potato Head.
Yes, there is a Potato Head. There is a little Potato Head. They call him Spud.
Like what? I don't know, but I feel like if you just call it a potato head or whatever, you then just people can decide what they want it to be, whether they want it to be a Mr. or a Mrs. or a not.
Oh. Hasbro created confusion Thursday when it announced that it would drop the Mr. from the brand's name in order to be more inclusive and so all could feel welcome to the Potato Head world. It also said it would sell a new play set this fall without the Mr. and Mrs. designations that will let kids create their own type of potato families, including 2 moms or 2 dads. But in a tweet later that afternoon, Hasbro clarified that while the brand is changing, the actual Mr. and Mrs. Potato Head characters will still live on and be sold in stores. In a picture posted on Twitter, the Mr. and Mrs. names are less prominently displayed at the bottom of the box instead of the top. While it was announced today that the Potato Head brand name and logo are dropping the Mr., I am proud to confirm that Mr. and Mrs. Potato Head aren't going anywhere and will remain Mr. and Mrs. Potato Head, the company tweeted. The tweet came after news of the brand name change exploded on Twitter with people asking if Barbie will change her name next. I think Hasbro needs to drop the bro and just be Has. Another person tweeted. Hasbro appears to want to have it both ways, expand the brand while not killing off its most iconic characters which appeared in the Toy Story films. So they're not actually dropping Mr. and Mrs., which is what I said. If they want to do it, then just, just go ahead and do, like I said, just, call it something different. The whole point of non-binary are for people who don't fit in the male or female category. Well, I 100% agree, DTA Podcast. I don't have any issues with that. I think they should just make another character. Rather than dropping everything, create a new character and have them be something different. People can still differentiate them even though they don't have those names for them anymore. Yeah, Spud is a Bud Light dog. I know, Spuds McKenzie was one of my favorites. I had a Spuds McKenzie shirt. Technically it's Spuds, but still. Well, being fair, how is telling kids you must refer to people as Mr. or as Mrs. not also a forceful choice? Well, that's what I'm saying is that's the way schools do it here. You're Mrs. or Mr. or Mrs. whoever, Well,
I don't know.
So I don't understand, the whole idea that how they think that changing this is going to change things. And like I said, I'm not against having a non-gender specific. I just wonder why, drop the Mr. and Mrs. and then have a separate potato head that's the non-gender specific. Mattel's Barbie shows you how much Twitter knows.
Yeah.
Yes. Has blank pretty much what they want. I'm not sure what Ain said there.
Has blank, not Hasbro.
Oh, has blank.
Has
Gotcha.
blank.
Gotcha. Question, guys. They're letting fans back in at 30%. Do you think we will get fans at Mania? Probably. I just don't know why. It's in Florida. So, yeah, they'll have fans.
Stupid.
But we'll have another break.
I don't think fans are stupid. I think that
fans are stupid.
Having fans there
People are dumb.
is stupid. People are dumb. But anyways.
Back up here, I can't. I do agree that implementing into school studies isn't wrong as brainwashing young kids at a young age when it should be a personal choice, not a forced one. I think the thing about it, Ains, is that I think you need to let people know, let kids and people know that there are people that are different out there from what you would the normal, okay? And so I think that educating people is the only way that we can make it so people don't have to worry about being bullied or made fun of or anything like that.
Yeah.
And so I think that is where the biggest thing is that is why you would want to like have it out there, just so people don't want to have to go through life being made fun of. It's an idea to have 3 different potato head toys, and Hasbro has more money than God. In school, we were told to call teachers Mr. or Mrs. Then I turned 18 in 2006, a month before school ended permanently. So for that month, I called them first name because I'm a rebel. Matt and Jeff Hardy didn't do well as U.S. champion. They did better as European champion. Jeff also did well as the Intercontinental and Hardcore champion. Yes, Clark, definitely. You guys watch MLW. I have not watched it recently, Lewis. I have watched it, but I haven't watched it recently. So it's been a while since I've watched MLW. So yeah, I mean, it's one of those. I don't know that. I just haven't watched it in a while. Anybody else got anything else they want to talk about? Want to chat about something? We'll chat with you about anything. I chat with you about MLW. I just haven't watched it in a while.
I'm not seeing anything on Twitter.
Is Hammerstone? Is he a champion?
Who?
In MLW? I think that's his name.
I don't even know who that is. 9 minutes ago.
I think Matt and Jeff are past their prime. I agree, but I like what Matt's doing in AEW. But they're not educating properly. I'm 20 years old and I left school 2 years ago. The way they're educating isn't worth working because they get special treatment in school. I agree to a certain extent, Ains. But I also know that because people are different, there's a lot of people that bully people, and it's not stopped. And I think that the one thing the one thing that you can do as an educator, or people can do as an educator, is stop the bullying stuff. And in order to do that, you have to kind of educate people on things. There's no place on this earth bullying. There's a special place in hell for bullies. Yes, James. Yes.
Moxley retained
I want
his...
Papa John's arrested. Why are you arresting Papa John's, Jack?
Moxley retained his title.
So Moxley retained. Why did that say it was not on until midnight?
Probably because it isn't on until midnight here, maybe? I don't know.
So they're not going to show that till midnight then, huh?
I don't know. But Moxley retained.
So Moxley retained his New Japan Wrestling U.S. title.
Thing. Yeah, that. Whatever it's called. IWGP
Cool.
U.S.
Cool.
title.
Has anybody else got anything else they want to talk about?
Show. Yeah.
I'm from the town with the Papa John's headquarters. The commercials are all over TV, and we eat it all the time.
I've never had.
Yes, James, definitely.
Papa John's
Definitely.
pizza. I don't think. Could be more. Not that I recall.
I'm all for equality, but bullying should be treated equal, not categories that get put in the limelight. I think the problem is people are bullied for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
And there's various reasons that people get bullied. And so, you know, I think that you need to take a look at the reasons people get bullied. A lot of it is because of how they look. A lot of it could be because they are non-gender specific. It could be. I mean, there's various reasons people get bullied. So I think the one thing is it has to be stopped, and the only way you can do it is educate people. I was bullied unmercifully at school. Yes, there's a place in hell for such bullies. I'm arresting Papa John's because he's awful and makes bad pizza.
Dang.
Talk about Becky. Becky. That's all you want to talk about, James? There, I did that.
I should know where that's from by now, but I don't.
The Brady Bunch.
Mm.
Only it's Marshall. What happened tonight? How you doing, Little Fettuccine? Not a lot. We started off the show with Roman. with 25 minutes of him doing his thing. Same thing that happened last week, pretty much. We had Rey Mysterio and Dominic losing to Chad Gable and Otis again. Same thing that happened last week. We had a Seth and Cesaro segment. Same thing that happened last week. So yeah, it was a good show. The Papa was interviewed on our locals news. He said he had 40 pizzas in 30 days and the day of reckoning will come. If you're not what is popular at the time, is the reason people are bullied. It's sad. It is sad, Lewis. It is definitely sad. I agree with you. You all didn't talk about Seth's segment. Yeah, we did. It was just quick. We talked about Seth. Yeah. Seth talking about he's a god and everything, and he's really not.
Cesaro, join me.
Yeah.
And that was that.
Yeah. That was it.
So, yeah. I think that's pretty much it, guys.
That is pretty much it, guys.
We'll be back on, I don't know what day it is. Monday?
Back Monday.
Monday.
But that educating you're talking about isn't working because in school they favor certain communities of people. I got bullied a couple of times. School did nothing about it, but they do with favorites. Ains, I can understand that. I do think that there is some bullying that takes place that because you're not one of the focus groups, you may not be seen as you may not be seen as someone that they think should be protected, so to speak. So I know where you're coming from with that, but it should be stopped with everyone. But and then all that goes back to being educated. So let me ask you this, Ains: why were you bullied? I'm just curious. Poppy used to, or why do you think you were bullied? Poppy used to sponsor NFL, even they think he's too often for them. He looked like he poured the pizza grease on himself. Have a great night, everyone. Keep up the good work. Well, thank you, Lewis. We appreciate that. Waiting for Ains' response here. See what he says.
Silence.
Yeah, it's great, isn't it? By the way, isn't if we love having everybody come here. I don't care who you are. We don't care who you are. Having you guys here is awesome. And as you can see, we'll talk about anything. Good night, guys. Awesome show tonight. Have a great Saturday. Stay safe. You too, James. Appreciate that. I was bullied for my undiagnosed Asperger's. And that happens, Jack. I mean, that's one of those things that, shouldn't happen. Bullied for having acne and not having the best clothes growing up, pretty much. Yeah, see, I think that situations like that, again, so yours, I'm going to guess it was more of the financial thing, right? I mean, obviously acne because, that's just one of those things as kids growing up, you have acne and some people have it as an adult just because of their skin and the oiliness and things like that. I mean, it's one of those things that happens. But I'm assuming that yours is a financial reason as to why. I could be wrong. Since you talked about having the best clothes. He said that he didn't eat 40 pizzas in 30 days. He had them. What does that mean? I have no clue. I'm sure you can eat 40 pizzas in 30 days. If you eat them breakfast, lunch, and dinner, right? Am I wrong?
You might be able to.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But he is evil.
I don't like pizza that much.
Evil, I tell you. Evil.
So.
Yeah, man, pretty much. Anyway, good night, man. Good night, Ains. Have a good one, okay? Papa's interview on my local news became a meme. Cool. All right, with that, we're going to take off. We will be back on Monday. I had to think about what day it was.
I don't know what day it is either.
We'll be back Monday. Monday, people, we'll be back. With that, we're out of here. Peace out.